But I do want to see how many items. Fillmore has items. Bloodpool, I'm not going. Okay, I'm going back to Antos just for a minute. Because I just want to see if I do have any scrolls or something. So I'm pretty sure I got all the scrolls, but what do you have? Just have those, it's fine. And I still have my ranch, fantastic. I didn't have to get rid of it. And Fillmore, I'll just go with Fillmore. Go to Fillmore. Oh yes. Back to the beginnings. And they have just normal stuff. Okay. Okay, so we're going back to Sky Palace. We're going over to Death Helm here. And what's a good... Actually, I'm going to leave this one. This one is fantastic. But I'm going to save first. Alrighty. Alright, and here we go. This is the final battle against Tanzra. Or the devil. Whatever you want to call it. So, in true Mega Man fashion, we gotta defeat all the bosses again. It's like Mega Man, definitely. Oh, okay. No. Oh, okay. I kind of just got something. The only thing is that the enemies are incredibly more fast. So, with the Minotaurs here, you just want to kind of just hit them when you can. I do like the background. The background does change. It's like the current thing with Death Helm with the moon, the eclipsed moon, or the sun, or whatever it is. So the Minotaurus, you're going to get hit because he's incredibly fast. So you just pretty much just go and hit him. So this guy, pretty much the same way. Same tactic. Except your shots are a little bit more. He's a little more quicker too. And the thing is, if you do lose life, try to make it early on into the boss, so you don't have to do them like all over again. No, don't be up there. I don't want you to be up there. Alright, he's going to be turning into the wolf. Oh, yes. Well, I don't know how he can turn into a wolf, seeing that the moon is eclipsed in the background. But, oh well. There you go. Pretty much the same tactics. I do like the rows of faces, though. Alright. And I do have to, I guess, point out that it's not all the bosses, it's all the bosses from, like, the second act. I'm actually going to use a magic here. And I got you before you got me. Fantastic. That's pretty much it. It's a gauntlet, it's a boss gauntlet. I do have to say the faces on the right, two ones on the right, they got kind of lazy with that, I have to say. Yeah, there we go. I knew I wasn't going to beat that guy. Alright, up, over. I'm just going to hit him, because that's... There we go. I could go with no damage, but I'm like, eh, whatever, I just want to get rid of them. I do have to say I like the atmosphere. Look at this, the whole atmosphere just kind of... I wish they just had a little bit of a different music in it too. Oh my goodness, this guy's lightning blast is a little bit faster. No, that's not what I want you to do. I want you to do there. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but oh well. I do have to say that Lightning Blast, I guess that's the old-fashioned way, with a couple hits, and I can avoid that Lightning Blast pretty good. Just everything else is it's going to be, well, I can't move this any faster than it already is. It's pretty good how they actually improved the enemies a little bit. Like they hyped them up a little bit and made them more quicker. Come on. Alright. Because if it was just the exact same enemies, it'd be like, okay, what's the point? Okay. Boing. There we go. Actually, I'm wondering if this one... There we go. Yeah, that works. That works. I just wonder if that would work, and that works fantastically. Yeah, if you're gonna use magic, I might as well use magic. I'm gonna probably use a few magics on this here. You just... I like how you just beat this guy, and you're just like, oh, we have to beat him again. I'm going to just wait until he comes out here and hit him a little bit. There we are. There we go. There we go. Actually, easier time this time on him. I have 3 magic left. Not bad. It works, it works. And now we have good old Tanzra himself, or the devil, if you want to call him. Like how he gets his own can only hit him pretty much when he's not phased. He's hogging my corner too. Yeah, you kind of want to stay that far away from him, and then when you shoot, that's when he shoots. Oh, I actually killed him. Awesome. And then he gets his pumped out humongous meter. Oh my god, look at that meter. There's no way I'm going to win this one right here. Now, if I don't beat him this time, then there's... I'm getting hit way too many times, let's see. Just have to avoid the fireballs, do the same thing, simple. First form's pretty much a walk in the park, it's the second form where you have to watch out for us. You can only hit him pretty much when his, Alright. Good work. Oh my god, that guy. Oh my goodness! That one freaking fire guy thing freaking trolled me so much. It was right at the bottom. Okay. It's fine. Sorry, try not to get hit, but easier said than done. Alright. Of course. Oh, okay. I'm having so much fun. Alright. Alright. I'm feeling this now. I do have to like kind of like the Yeah, I'd say like most bosses right at the end, thing that kills you is pretty much not the boss itself, but the little things around it. And that's it. There's Tanzra, even though I probably could have done that a little bit better. But anyway, it's done. Death Helm is clear. The water is running. And that's it. The beautiful music plays in the background. And what can I say? Well, we'll watch this ending where we go back to all our towns, which is good because we go back and we see where everything. You've been a tireless master. Oh my! I've labored long and hard. Keep my. Okay, I guess I did. Yeah, I cursed a few times, and I pretty much said screw this and screw that to the monsters all around there as I was trying to do the sim thing, but anyway, that's cool. So here we are. We go back to. We go actually on order. We go in Fillmore first. There we go. The people did not clear the land. I cleared the land. They civilized it. Come on. Seriously. Where did the people come from? Anyway. This is Actraiser. That was great. I'd say this game is a fantastic gameplay. I suggest you don't do max population right at the beginning, because you got to do certain things in Fillmore, which the road I took actually didn't. I didn't fill up my roads in Fillmore. I just noticed that looking at the thing. Nevertheless, if you have to do Fillmore in a certain way and Bloodpool in a certain way, and if you don't do that in the correct term, then you won't get max population, because you can only have one bridge in Fillmore and 3 bridges in Bloodpool. Anything more and anything more, you're not going to achieve that score. And I could be reading what it's on the screen, but you can read it. And I would say just play through the game first and get the sense of what you're doing, and then go from there. And if you want to achieve a max population thing, go with it. And that's the thing. And I do have to say, this is obviously part out. Like I said in the beginning, this is a excellent game from Quintet and Enix. They've also made a couple other good ones, which I am eventually going to do. Like I said in Soul, like I think a few parts back, that they did Soul Blazer, which is the one after this one. Well, they made the game after this one. So they made Soul Blazer after this one. And the thing is, it's not really a sequel, but it does have elements of this one in Soul Blazer. And then I don't know, they make like nods to their previous game, and I feel that's pretty good. They're kind of connected in some way, and that's pretty good. And that game is just a pure kind of Zelda-like X game where you're pretty much top-down perspective. You go down, and you mop the floor with enemies. And it does have a unique town system to it, which it does like in this one. Except you don't build your town; you kind of find your town. If anything, it reminds me of Dark Cloud. If anything, and which is also another good game, which I don't think Quintet, or after Quintet has been disbanded, I don't think they actually did anything like that. But I do have to say that's another good game, Dark Cloud. And that's what Soul Blazer reminds me of. Reminds me of Dark Cloud. Or vice versa, Dark Cloud reminded me of Soul Blazer when I first played it. And that's the thing, that's brings like the idea, like this one here with side-scrolling action with a sim game. To this date, I actually have not actually thought of another game that's like this, that's at least on consoles. There might be on PC, because there's a lot of simulation games in there. I'm just not totally sure if there's anything on consoles that's like that. Of course, if there is, I'd love to play that game, especially if it's like the same type of theme of like gods and demons. And it's just great. I can't say how much this game is just. So this game will just open up. If anything, I'd say just play all the Quintet and Enix games for the Super Nintendo. First you got Soul Blazer. No, first you got Actraiser. There's number 2, Actraiser 2, but the thing is, it's very different from this one, which is mainly it's just pure side scrolling, which is fine. I've actually never played it because of that, because once I actually found out that it's just purely side scrolling, I'm like, it's only half. To me, it's only half a game for me, because Actraiser is the side scrolling and the sim. So if it's just the side scrolling, it's just half a game to me. And I don't know, I'll play it someday, but it just didn't seem appealing to me when I actually did that. But going from that, after Actraiser you got Soul Blazer, and I think after that is Actraiser 2, which you actually got, which I wouldn't recommend right now, unless you just want a pure side scroller. But after that, you got Illusion of Gaia, which is a fantastic game. Which is also fantastic. I actually did a stream of it a while ago, and just brought me back to so many great memories of just that game, and the music, and the backgrounds, and the art style. Quintet does just awesome atmosphere. They do awesome atmosphere, and they do awesome music. Just perfectly blend together. It's like just beautiful, and it's just, why do developers like that have to go away? Seriously. Like, I know technologies have been there, and they may not make a good transition to 3D. Because I think they did try to do that with the last one in their company title, or like when they disbanded, went into there. And this ending doesn't really actually make too much sense either. Where pretty much people believe in you until there's no more threats, and then no one believes in you anymore. Okay, I'm like, okay. And I just say after Illusion of Gaia, there's Terra Enigma, which obviously wasn't released in North America, but was in Europe, so you can possibly play it. And I am kind of playing it now to kind of get the feel of it, but it's hard to get into if I don't know what to do. So it's in the process, but nevertheless, we go back and we say goodbye to the world. And that was Actraiser. Oh my goodness, what can I say about this other than, like how they have like the 20th century 20th century Fox theme for some reason. I don't know really what to say other than it's like a great game, which I've said probably at least 5 times in this one part thing since the ending. That guy's cool. Composer. Oh man, you make great music, man. Seriously. So other than that, my next run, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. It's a toss-up between either Castlevania 2, I'm thinking of even doing just going right on the Soul Blazer, or maybe even something else. It also depends on if I get my capture device back in time. I don't know when exactly it's going to be coming. Hopefully soon. If I do that, I've opened up to do newer games. I'd like to actually do maybe possibly Final Fantasy 13 because I've actually gotten into number 2 and I want to do number 13 again because it kind of grew on me. But other than that, I don't know what holds the future. So we're pretty much running down to here. Really don't know what else to say other than thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this great game and this great playthrough. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's great. I personally think that I kind of got a little bit sloppy at the end, but nevertheless, it's a hard stage. The friggin' end of the tree is a hard stage. But until then, I'm waving my arms around when I'm talking. That I'm a waving around the arms when you talk type of guy. But until then, nevertheless, until then, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you like my stuff, I know I'm kind of bland sometimes, but nevertheless, like I said, it's my style. If you watched my update video, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next run. And this has been Lord Virgilus, saying farewell and good night.